entertainment is the green zone, which can be found on the screens in front of you. From the greenery of my home to the vast mysteries of the great outdoors, there's so much in this natural world to explore. And if you have something green to share, let me know in the comments below.
Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to the HeyEunziverse. Today's episode is the second Let's Unbox and Update. I have 4 plants to showcase this time, starting with the Heya Firebirds speckled. This is definitely my fastest growing Heya, maybe even my fastest growing plant in general. It took some time to get going because I had to cut all the tendrils when I got it since there was a lot of shipping damages on the vines. But once it got its groove back, it has been constantly putting out new leaves even through the winter right now. The second plant is the Philodendron Summer Glory, which is a fairly new hybrid of Philodendron gloriosum and Philodendron Macaulay's Finale. Sadly, my journey with this plant has been rough. It's a good grower and it gives me new growth regularly, but it has suffered several times from the terrible glass slipper syndrome, which philodendron are notorious for. The cataphyll is the sheath that protects the new leaf as well as the new growth point on certain plants, including philodendron. As the new leaf emerges, it breaks through the cataphyll and eventually the sheath will dry up and fall off on its own. Supposedly. However, philodendron, for one reason or another, are horrible at emerging from the cataphyll completely and they get stuck. If you try to remove the sheath too early, you risk damage to the leaf. But if you leave it too long, you risk damage to the stem, which is what happened to me several times. I've now figured out the timing of when to peel away the cataphyll to avoid these issues, but not before a few casualties. One leaf in particular got it extremely bad, but somehow it's still hanging in there. I was using raffia yarn to hold the stem together, but I decided to switch to clear tape for more stability. I made sure not to wrap too tightly to allow for airflow. The second leaf to emerge in my care also must have had an issue with the cataphyll because it had a cut in it. I just want you to know, it is not a natural fenestration. Hopefully I've come to a better understanding of the Philodendron Summer Glory and will begin to have proper growth going forward. The third plant is the Heya Mathilde. This cutie is one of the hybrids between the Heya Serpens and the Heya Carnosa. It's been giving me steady growth as well, although it's one of the Heyas that doesn't seem like it's completely happy, especially with how I'm watering it. I'm happy that it's in my collection, so hopefully one day we come to better terms. This update is the Heya Firebirds Royal Hawaiian Purple. It's not as fast of a grower as the other pupa calyx that I have, but the leaves come in a really awesome, intense dark purple color before fading to green. I can't wait to see what the blooms look like because I believe they are also a pretty dark purple. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Unbox and Update, and I hope to catch you in the next one.
As we come in for a landing, Carnian and I hope you had as much fun as we did on today's adventure. Until next launch, let's stay connected.